Okay, so today I'm going to demonstrate. Now, I'm not a creative. I don't do creative work, but I don't want to wait till my creative person is available. I need something now. And so what's kind of cool is ChatGPT has come out with some new models. And one thing that O3 can do is help me write really good prompts. The problem with expecting these models to create images for you is that the model ends up guessing what you want. And the better that you can prompt these new models, the better expectations you can have of the exact image that you're going to create. So we're going to do two things. We're going to use ChatGPT O3, which is an excellent prompting tool. We're going to tell it our expectations and that we need help creating an image. And then I'm going to change models to 4.0, and then it's going to follow that prompt, and we're going to get an image done real quick. So this is just an example of how to prompt and how to use these various models. So I'm going to talk to it here and just tell it what I want. Okay, so here's what I need. I'm not a creative director, and so I don't know how to instruct the image creation model on the best way to provide me a banner for a LinkedIn post for this process. So I need your help in writing this prompt. What I need is I'm putting on an AI Made Simple workshop for a rural community. And I need an image to put in a LinkedIn post that'll support a post about this upcoming workshop. And it's just simple. We're teaching folks how to utilize ChatGPT in particular and how it can help them shortcut processes. They don't have to spend money on things they're expecting to spend money on when they see how this can save them money. And also they're going to be able to see how they're carving out time to do complicated projects, but if they knew they could expect ChatGPT to help them, then again, they'd be able to jump on it immediately and get something done in just a couple of minutes, which maybe they were planning to spend hours on the weekend accomplishing. So this is AI Made Simple. The niche is small to medium-sized businesses in a rural community. And I just need a nice banner for a LinkedIn post to promote this. So the image needs to convey what's going on and why it's valuable, gain a little bit of attention, and it needs to follow my brand style guide. I'll paste my web page URL so that you can pull any brand style guide information that you need. Okay, so what we did is I spoke to it, just told it what I need, what I'm expecting, what I'm struggling with. Then let me get this link here. Back. Then I'll put in the URL. So we've got a page. So let's see what it does. Now, these models are thinking models. So it's not just going to come back with a quick answer. So it's talking, it's saying what it's thinking, and then it's going to come back with a prompt that I can take and put in a new chat using the 4.0 model. All right, so let's look at this. Gives model exact size, resolution, color mode for LinkedIn clarity, uses our orange and navy palette. a robot plus a barn skyline. That's smart. Benefit call out. Very good. Gut check questions before you hit generate. Date and time in the graphic, or keep it in the post cop. All right, barn, windmill, silhouette. Oh, these are good questions. So let's answer this question. Hang on. All right. So May 8th, 2025 at, yeah. We won't worry about the location, but we'll put the date on it. I prefer the Main Street skyline. No, I don't want this the secondary tagline. Okay, so let's add this. So now it's going to rewrite that prompt. And then let's go put it in the model 4.0 and see what happens. So it asked me if we wanted to add a date graphic. I told it May 8th, Main Street skyline. Then it returned the prompt. It asked me if I want any other little details on that. So I skipped. I took the prompt, and we're ready. Then here's the thing that is really important. When you come in and paste this prompt, you need to create image, and then pop that prompt in there. Okay. And I did, but what I messed up was I didn't click create image. So here we go. So we put it in here, create this image. You're ready to see what happens. After just 1 minute, it created this little prompt. Isn't that perfect? It matches our style guide for the support page for this presentation. Makes it nice and clean. It's a perfect size for LinkedIn. And so for a guy like me who I couldn't go into Canva and make this. If I did, let's say I got determined, it'd take me a couple of hours and I'd be really frustrated. And with this, look at it, it's got a little cowboy hat. That's pretty cute. All right. So what did we learn today? We learned that these different models have different tasks. The 3.0 uses advanced reasoning, so that's a great one to just tell it what you want to do and it'll create a prompt. And then in the GPT 4.0 model, it's better for creating images such as this. I took that prompt, and if you want to study that prompt here, it's talking about all the details that I wouldn't know to direct it with this, but I don't need to know. That's the beauty of these tools, is I don't need to know. I just need to be creative, and I just need to ask the questions. And even if say this is close, but it's still not there, how much more powerful is this that I take this image now, which is downloadable, and I send it to my creative person and ask them to make a couple of tweaks. And done. Reduce frustration, improve communication, save time, and notice here I didn't have to pay You don't have to have a Canva subscription if you don't want. You don't have to have Adobe. You don't need these other creative tools for these particular tasks, at least. All right. Let me know if you have any questions.